There it is. Raha Yadi. Raha Wada. Man, I was watching this boxer today, and he was probably, man, like 160 pounds. He was like an Indian guy, like he was just like, vegetarian or something. I think he's gonna win this fight. The other guy was like covered in tats, but he was pretty buff. The other guy was hitting him pretty hard, but this Indian guy was just tapping him. Because all you gotta do is just, in boxing, all you gotta do is just land the right punches at the right time, in the right area. It doesn't have to be hard or soft. But in some boxing events, they go by the actual where the glove lands. So where the glove lands is what they go by. And I swear, man, this guy he was getting hit hard, but he was just, taking his time with this guy. Slightly kind of. They're probably close to both being middleweight. Like 160, maybe 170. They were tall guys. South Indian. Let's see, fertility, furniture. But Indian food it's a lot of vegetarian. They do a lot of vegetarian food. Their bread, Indian bread, is very good. Indian bread. My mom and I, when I was at the new school studying at the Actor Studio, we went out and we had some Indian food. And we had this Indian bread. And it was like the best bread in New York. It was the best bread I'm telling you, it was so dang good. It was right there off of Park Street. Oh, no, what do they call it? At Park Avenue. Yeah, Park Avenue. Because I lived between Park Avenue. I lived in Manhattan between Park Avenue and Broadway. I lived right on Broadway when I was studying. When I was doing my study. I lived right there between it was 20, didn't I already say this? It was 21st Street. Hey, that's where I met with my pastors, right there. That used to be a coffee shop. It's nothing now. So I met, and they prayed over me right over there. It was a coffee shop. They prayed with me. Ricky said, "We don't think you should be an actor. We don't think you should be a musician." I'm like, of course they don't think that. What do they know? I met this guy named Jeremy. He was a Pentecostal. He was Pentecostal out whenever I was at Hardwood Products when I worked for the factory, doing picking and sorting. And Jeremy was Pentecostal, and he said, my pastor told me that he didn't want me to be a musician. So I'm not going to be one. Because your pastor? I mean, come on. You listen to God. You don't listen to your pastor. You listen to God. You always listen to God first. God will tell you what you need to do.